Today we're talking about the heart chakra. So if this interests you, stick around and let's talk about it. Hi, I'm Veronica and welcome to the Wholeness Shift. If this is your first time here, welcome. I'm glad you found me. If you're already part of the family and you're coming back, welcome back. You know I love you. I appreciate you. And if you haven't yet, please take a moment to hit the subscribe button. The numbers show me that there are a large portion of you that watch a lot, but you're not subscribed. So it doesn't cost anything. It doesn't hurt you to do it. But it helps me a tremendous amount, and it helps get this information out to the people who could use it or who would like it. So if you don't mind, hit the subscribe button. And if you would like notified whenever I post something new, hit the bell icon as well. I help people navigate their spiritual awakening. I help you to figure out all the crazy things that are happening in your life. We talk about everything under the sun. I mean, everything. We talk about chakras and spirit guides, meditation and aliens and dreams. We talk about everything. So if this interests you, hit that subscribe button that we talked about. This is the 5th part of the chakra series that I've been working on. So if you aren't sure what a chakra is, or you haven't seen the other parts to that, you can find the information down below in the description box, or you can find that playlist on my channel. The heart chakra is arguably the most important of all the chakras, in my opinion. And that's because the heart chakra is the source of all of the things. It deals with love, and love is really all that is. There is nothing that exists without love. You either have love or an absence of love. And no progress can be made on your gifts or your clairs or on healing or removing blockages or becoming healthier without love. Love for self, love for others. So while the other chakras have their own purpose and they're all important in their own right, the heart chakra is always a good place to start. I've spoken before about how when I first started meditating, my guides had me focusing on my heart chakra for a couple of years. I would ask every single day before I meditated, I'd use my pendulum and say which chakra would benefit me the most to focus on today, and inevitably it would go to the heart chakra. And they had me doing that every day for at least a couple of years. And then it moved to the throat chakra for at least a year. So, and that's because I had a lot of blockages in this area. The 4th chakra is the heart chakra, as we've talked about. You have the root chakra, sacral, solar plexus, heart. So we're on the 4th chakra. And it's for exactly what you would think it's for. I mean, it's for everything heart related. I mean, duh. It's to deal with love and compassion and empathy. Your heart chakra helps you to see that we're all one and we're all connected, and it helps you to be full of that loving kindness that we talked about towards yourself and towards other people. That's the wrong way. Towards yourself and towards other people. It enables you to see the beauty in everything. It enables you to see the world through a framework of love. Have you ever just been in awe of all the beauty in the world, or the beauty of nature? Like you're just my God, it's just so beautiful. Well, that's the heart chakra. Or if you've ever fallen in love with another person and all of a sudden like the world is just beautiful. That's because you're existing in a space of love, and so you're seeing love and beauty everywhere. Right? Well, that's a direct consequence of that heart chakra opening and of living in a space of love. So as we've already said, the heart chakra deals with issues of love for yourself and others, compassion, empathy, forgiveness, judgment or non-judgment, of acceptance, of dealing with issues of grief and moving through grief. It also deals with your sense of joy and well-being. So when your heart chakra is blocked, what does that look like? I would say that it's mainly trauma, grief, depression, any of those things that kind of weigh down your heart. It's all pretty self-explanatory, really. I mean, if you think about it, it's kind of common sense. When it's blocked, what do you look for? What do you notice? What are the signs and symptoms of that? Well, if it's blocked, you're probably going to be a bit cranky. You're going to be a little more judgmental of other people. You might find yourself being really critical of other people, lacking in compassion, lacking in empathy. You might feel sad or isolated, or you just want to isolate. You don't really want to be around other people a whole lot. Now, there's a normal level of being an introvert and not wanting to be around a lot of people. And then there's your heart chakra is blocked and you're just like, I'm sad and depressed and I want to stay at home and cocoon and shut out the world. You know, there's a difference. You may have difficulty relating to other people and connecting to other people. You know, someone might be sharing their heart with you and internally you're just thinking, I just don't care. I don't care. You don't feel that connection or that empathy or that compassion for them. You can find yourself becoming really like jealous or bitter, envious. You might be really defensive if someone tries to talk to you. You're just shut down. If you've been dealing with issues of grief, you might find yourself kind of stuck in that grief. Like you're not progressing through the grief process, through the stages of grief. You're just stuck there and you're miserable. You're definitely not processing that grief in a healthy way. So physically, your heart chakra rules over your heart, obviously. It rules over that cardiac system, your lungs, your arms and hands, your immune system, and your hormones. So if your heart chakra needs attention, you may notice that you have really cold hands all the time. You might notice that you're having a lot of issues with asthma or allergies flaring up more than normal. Perhaps your immune system or your hormones are out of whack. As I mentioned earlier, when I first started, my guides had me meditating on my heart chakra for every single day for years. And I wanted to move on to like some cool third eye situation or action. I wanted to like get the ball rolling. Let's do the cool stuff. But they're like, you have to start with the basics. You have to build the foundation and then you can move on. But it was always hard. And that was frustrating as a brand new spiritual baby because I was anxious to move on, but there was a reason for it. And that's because it helped me to open my heart, which helped me to heal a lot of the issues I had been dealing with. I had a lot of trauma and grief and shame and sorrow and those heavy things weighing down my heart. And in order to help myself and be of use to other people, be helpful to other people, I really had to open that heart and get that stuff healed and feel a little bit lighter and more open. Because as I said, every chakra needs worked on, I'm sure. The other ones need addressed. But really, every single thing comes from a framework of love. Everything. There are only two places that you can come from in any situation in life, and that is either love or lack of love. Lack of love is things like fear and hate and anger and things like that. Those are just lacking love. So there's love and there's lack of love. So to do good stuff or to tap into the good stuff, you have to be able to come more from the focus of love. Perfect love casts out fear, right? It's all about the love. So how do you get it open? How do you do that? As with all of the other chakras that I talk about, the easiest and most effective way is really to meditate on that. Meditate on that chakra. And what that means is you find a video on YouTube or wherever, you type in like heart chakra meditation and pull one up and meditate to it. Let the sound fill your brain while you're meditating. It's usually going to be in the color of that chakra. It'll be set to the frequency that benefits that chakra the most. And so meditating on that chakra is the easiest and most effective way. Now, if you don't have access to any kind of music or videos, what do? Well, I mean, you can visualize. If you're a person, I know not everybody can, I know. If you're a person that is able to visualize, then visualize. You can visualize the color green floating in your mind. You can visualize yourself laying in a green grassy field. You can, there's a lot of ways that you can picture green. You can also wear the color green, decorate your home with the color green. My drinking glasses are green. And so you can just set the intention that anything I do today with the color green would benefit my heart chakra. Any liquid that I drink out of this green drinking glass would be filled and infused with heart energy and would benefit my heart chakra. It all comes back to intention. You can do shadow work to figure out why your heart chakra is blocked. You can, if you do the shadow work with an intention to heal that heart chakra, you can accomplish a lot of things. Dig in and figure out what has caused this. What things have happened in your life that would cause you to close up your heart a little bit. While you're sitting there quietly meditating, just ask yourself, in your mind, what is causing blockages in my heart chakra? Or why is my heart blocked? Or what issues need resolved in order to fully open my heart? And then just pay attention to what comes to mind. It might be something a person said. It might be a breakup you had. It might be someone that made you angry or hurt your feelings. It might be any number of things, but just pay attention to what floats into your mind. A mantra that might help you, an affirmation or a mantra that might help you is to repeat, I freely give and receive love. I freely give and receive love. You can even just make it as simple as I am love. I am love. I am love. I am love. Because we're all love. We are made of love. The divine is love, and we are little fractals of the divine. You are love. You are loved, and you are love. Some crystals that might help you with your heart chakra would be rose quartz. That's like the number one most popular. Rose quartz, rhodonite, moss agate, amazonite, green aventurine, jade, peridot. There are several other ones as well, but that's a good start. So leave your favorite way to open your heart chakra or to meditate on your heart chakra down below in the comments. I would love to hear what you guys do. What mantras do you use? What affirmations do you use? What is your favorite crystal to use? What did you do, or do you have a favorite shadow work, like journal prompt or something that you use to help open your heart chakra? What do you use? Let's all learn from each other. All right, you guys, I love you. If you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button and the like button because it really helps me and I appreciate it. And I can't wait to see you next time. I'll talk to you soon.